Welcome to Players Classic. Right, so that was it.
What? Psych!
I'm just messing with you. As you can tell, we're not at Goodwood, we're in my car again.
Oh, thank God.
I just thought I'd do a cool little intro for you guys. Anyway, if you haven't guessed it already, we are off to Players Classic. Now, this is an event held at Goodwood, and from previous years, it looks like it's incredible. None of us have ever been before, but we can imagine it's going to be quite good because you have to submit your car and you have to be accepted. And I know a few guys who have really nice cars and didn't get accepted, so I assume the cars are going to be good. Like I said before in the Convicted video, I'm not going to record every single car there. I know a lot of other YouTubers will do that, and the show is absolutely massive, and I just want to show you guys my experience. And you know, just chill and make a good video for you. We are going up on the Sunday, so unfortunately I'm not going to get any footage of the track. And it is Father's Day, but what better way to spend time with your dad than at a car show? I'd like to quickly thank you all for the support so far. It's been great, and if you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe and like the video if you do end up liking the video. But anyway, enough with the boring intro. Let's go see the cars at Players Classic. I've had an absolute shocker. As you can see, we have a whole lot of cars to check out. Guys, I'm telling you, the MV2, I mean, this is a bit of a different level, but everyone's of course scrubbing their cars, but I wouldn't be happy if I was parked under a tree. I've seen some really nice old I can't say Volvo. I've seen some really nice old Volvos recently. Absolutely butchered how I said that. Big wang. How clean is that? Mark 1 MX-5 pop-up headlights or Mark 2 MR2? The more I see these, the more I want a Mark 1 over a Mark 2. And you saw in my last video, Mark 2 MR2s, I absolutely love them. You can't really see them, but people pay loads for these flashing lights. Josh's Mini, that does that on its own. Johnny's here again. I think he's just following us at this point. Dad used to have a black one of these, and that was before I was really into cars, and I never really appreciated how good of a car it was. Although it is a common thing for them to be put up for sale around 60,000 miles, and I don't know why. Rotary. Now, I think I personally prefer the rear lips, you know, when it just like flicks up at the back, but the wings, they do look cool too. Yes, finally an RS Turbo at a meet. Do I even need to say anything about that? Now this is another crazy design. It's again with that like cartoon effect where they kind of, I guess, is it drawn on or painted on? I'm not entirely sure, but even on the wheels it is as well. That looks crazy. Written on the back as well. I mean, some people love the cartoon effect and some people hate it. I think it's nice to just see something a bit different. Now, I have never seen one of these before. This is a Honda Accord Aero Deck. I mean, how many of them do you see? I originally thought it was like a mashup of two cars, or they're just custom bodywork, but no, that is actually a car. Now, I believe the owner calls this the Loyota. He's local to Portsmouth. I see him around all the time. It's just so cool. Sorry, there is a plane going by. I follow him on all the socials, and just the love and the time and the care that he takes into this car is just, it's so cool. Some people spend their whole life searching for a car they love like this. So this is the actual track. As you can see, there's cars lined up either side. There's loads of cars over there, and there's also some more over there, including the Ford Escort from the first video, which again I'm very keen to check out again, even though I've already seen it. It was my favourite car at that show. This GR Supra definitely passes the fist test, probably the head test as well.
What do you mean by that?
I love the colour. That's cool, but that's even cooler. Wow. Get down the Mini. Oh, he's getting a nonce one.
What, I drive a Fiesta with my It's fitting, isn't it?
She said she was 12!
What I thought the Golf was going to end up looking like. Maybe not. Yeah, so there's this purple one as well. This was at Convicted too. Josh picked up some stickers to slap on the Mini. He's just gone, he showed me a sticker and gone, look, loud and slow to suit his Mini. It says low and slow. Of course, my favourite car from the Convicted video. It really is just so cool. Big wang. If you can see, this Mark 5 Supra has like flicks of colour through the paint, and you couldn't actually see that unless you were far away. It just changes as you walk around the car. That's just crazy. Now, we spoke about the EP3 and the Integra last video, but the Honda NSX, wow. There literally is just so many cars, like everywhere you go. You could spend days here, days just looking at every single one, and just the quality of them is, I'd probably say this is the best car show I've ever been to. I don't know what the different sections are, but sports into a branch. But we're kind of on like the grass bit, which is just behind the track at the moment, and there's even more crazy cars. Like this, for example. We also saw this XR3i coming in. Like I said, I do really like them in red. Oh man, it's just so clean. I love the spotlights as well. I'm not entirely sure as to why this is cornered off. Yeah, I'm not too clued up on that, so if you could let me know in the comments. I have to own one of these in my life at some point. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but eventually I will own an RX-7 because they're unbelievable. A bunch of old Porsches and new Porsches.
Push up!
I mean, come on, that's got to be the longest one so far, isn't it? There's just so much carbon on this McLaren. I mean, that's probably the reason why. But look at this. Wow. That's insane. We're not just covering car content today. Big wang. There's a lot of yellow cars here, including this yellow Honda Integra Type R. I love this Lexus. Check out this sort of flame effect on the paint. That is ridiculous. This is something a bit different. See what I mean with yellow? Just can't escape it now. Now, I know in my last video I said I prefer the shape of the 3 and the 4, but the shapes of the Mark 1 and 2 are still really cool, and they're still unbelievable cars. I didn't actually get any hate for saying that, so... Again with the cartoon effect, this time it's on a Beetle. It's a little bit more subtle on this one, but it's still there.
These flocked, that little panel.
Oh, right, okay.
So I want to get that done.
Yeah.
Puma gear knob.
It's nice as well. Leather seats.
Jammy it's got aircon.
Whoa, PG, God. I have to say, don't see very many brown cars, but this Datsun is very cool. Although the owner will have to let us know whether them seats are comfortable, because they don't look very comfy. I could be wrong though. I sat with a few friends in a pub recently, and they were like, oh, if you're looking at getting a Mark II MX-5, you may as well just get a Mark 1. I was like, yeah. And then they were like, oh, you may as well just get an S2000. Yeah, why not? May as well just get an R34 on I'm getting a Mark II MX-5. A very nice GTI, and next to another Escort. When we went to Greece, there were these rotting all over the place, and it hurt. It hurt. Now, a Lupo GTI, you don't see many of these for sale, and when you do, then they're not the cheapest. A very cool RS2000. Just going to hide from the sun for a little bit because I forgot to put my Factor 50 on. I do have it, but it's in the car. And yes, this was 100% Factor 50 this time. I was just saying that we haven't seen many Skylines about, but I guess they're all here. Now, I've got to cover all the Mark IV Golfs because I drive one, but I've never seen this colour before. It's so cool. Is that a Saxo? Wow. There's so many cars to look at. I'm trying to record for YouTube and TikTok and check out the cars myself. The others keep leaving me because they're fed up of waiting for me to film. Wow, there's the supercar. Lamborghini. I think that's a KSI's colour, wasn't it? The original one. There's the Polo from the other video that won at the last show that we went to. How cool is that? That's such a flex. Now this car's mental as well. I feel like I'm saying that loads. There's just so many mental cars. Now that is wide. I'm never getting anything that wide down my road, I'll tell you that. Right, we're now at the Hoonigan stand, as you can probably tell. Yeah, they're small wheels to be fair. Now this car's just ridiculous. Check out the body kit on this. This Porsche is unbelievable. This is the one that Sam's Detailing has just built. Right, we got Josh, the Ollie. Josh, let's just say not many track days for you coming up. MX-5 with a complete custom kit, I take it. Jesus Christ, 6 litre LS2 swapped. Yeah, I bet that thing's slow. All the way from Finland with pretty much the whole front end carbon fibre. Check this thing out. You are not driving through Portsmouth with that kit on, I tell you. Also, just walked past the truck giving out free Monster just in time. Oh, I missed this Quattro going past when I was that side. Wow. It is so busy and you can see why. Quick stop off for food before we go check out the rest of the cars. What more do you need? So we've checked out that side of the track. We're heading down now to this side. There's quite a few more cars down here, but a lot of the cars are starting to leave, which is quite cool, so hopefully we can get some content on that as well. Another Mark IV Golf GTI, this time in red though. There's Joe Salika from the last video. Check out the R34 that's leaving. Watch out, this driver's a bit violent. Tell me I'm not the funniest car channel on YouTube. Whose arches are worse? His or his? This Mark III VR6 is very cool. I have a t-shirt with a blue one on that I actually got from Tesco. Next to the Mark IV. Another one of our favourites from the Convicted show. I must have missed this Mustang. Oh, right. Wow.
Your next winner is a NATO Green Mark V on-air Recaro CS's.
So that was the awards. I didn't actually catch who won because I'm rubbish, but everyone's leaving now because the rain has actually started to drop down fairly heavy. I'll try and find out who won, but I'm sure you'll see it somewhere else. But we're now going to head to the exit to see if we can get some cars leaving. I don't know if we're at the right exit, but a lot of the cars are leaving at once. You've got the M3 leaving with the GT86, the off-white car. We'll leave both. Best car of the show leaving. First MX-5 going. The Fiesta will, I think, just under 500 horsepower. RS6. The rain's getting heavier and heavier, which is really annoying because it literally hasn't rained, like, I don't know, I can't remember the last time it rained. The sun's been absolutely amazing, and everyone, as you can see, is kind of running out at once. Now this was quite cool and very different. You've got the stager leaving with the cartoon TT. A bit of a queue is forming to leave. There's another sausage. Right, it started to chuck it down and we're parked on a field, so we thought it was probably best to leave right now. Annoyingly, we're not going to get a chance to go through the public car park. As you can see, there were a few decent cars in here, but I think everyone's just trying to leave at once, and I don't really want to get in the way, and also I'm getting drenched. Right, there's only one thing left to do, and that's ask everyone what their favourite car of the show was. Josh, what was your favourite car of the show?
It's got to be that purple Mark II MR2.
It's got a soft spot. MR2 soft spot, absolutely loved it. Ollie,
Yeah.
favourite car of the show?
Mark V Fiesta.
That dark blue Mark V Fiesta. Yeah, not biased at all, are you?
Yeah, not biased. No.
It was so nice.
I'm getting wet.
Finally, Dad, your favourite car of the show?
Definitely the black on black Porsche 911 quality.
You loved all of them, didn't you?
Did like them all. Mark my words, I'll win one day.
So I've just pulled up at home and I forgot to tell you what my favourite car was. Now, there are a lot of absolutely insane cars and it was very hard to choose, but I think my favourite was the LS2 swapped MX-5 that had like the custom body kit with the roof different. It didn't even look like an MX-5. But those were our favourites, so let us know in the comments if you agree, or let us know what you thought was your favourite car, even if you see one in another video that I didn't cover. Annoyingly, I actually cleaned my car yesterday, and the public parking and the drive home in the rain really didn't do any good. But anyway, what a day it was. It was literally the best show I think I've ever been to. I know I haven't been to many, but it's going to be quite hard to top that. It's starting to chuck it down again, so I'm going to leave it here. If you did like the video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I've got another couple of videos for you to check out if you haven't. Like I said, the support has been amazing so far, and thank you so much. I absolutely love making these videos for you guys, so I'm looking forward to the next one. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I should really make like a cool, catchy outro.